Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. So I just left the commissary. I went there to pick up the turkeys and some other things for the food bank, and I'm headed there now to drop everything off and hopefully get a tour of their facilities and a short interview with their CEO. However, I thought I'd take this time to let you know a really awesome story. You know, I have to tell you a story, right, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, I want to thank everyone who donated to the Buy Me a Coffee account. I believe it was about $161 and change that I took out of there. However, the things that I got amounted to a lot more than that, to more than 3 times that amount. So I want to tell you where the rest of the money came from. That way you guys know. The second source that donated was a friend of mine. He actually gave me $10 to go towards the food. And ladies and gentlemen, I really wanted to get enough food to feed like 10 families. And with the $171 that I had collected in total, it really wasn't going to be enough. So, you know, I have to say it was the Lord. He put this into my mind. I remember that ever since I opened the Patreon account, that I had never withdrawn a penny from there. So I went on there. I didn't even know how much was in there. So I went in there and I was like, wait a minute, this is enough for me to be able to get, you know, 10 families a dinner. So I withdrew my Patreon money. So Patreons, thank you so much for your support. Because honestly, if it wasn't for your contributions, I would not have been able to do this as well as I had intended. So thank you so much. It gets better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Last Friday, my boss let us off of work about an hour early. So I told myself, let me go to the commissary and just see what they have. And I went to the commissary and they just happened to have turkeys on sale for 48 cents a pound. And guess how many I got? I got 20 turkeys, and I was able to get, through those savings, I was able to get 20 families a full Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm going to show you everything that I got as soon as we get to the food bank and we're able to spread everything out. So I want to thank everyone, not just those who donated. I want to thank everyone that is part of the Alaska Prepper community, because believe it or not, we're going to make a difference this year in the lives of 27 families who otherwise would not have been able to afford to have a Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll see you when we get there. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are entering the parking lot of the Fairbanks Food Bank. So I'm gonna have to find a parking spot and go in there and see who I can talk to. So ladies and gentlemen, we are inside of the Fairbanks Food Bank, and I just wanted to show you everything that we got. Now, I already told you the story on the way here on how I was able to manage to get enough food to feed 20 people, 20 families this year, a full Thanksgiving meal. So I'm going to show you everything that you guys got, because all I did was the legwork. You guys did the hard part in contributing towards this. So again, thank you so much. So as you can see here, we got turkeys, 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 and more turkeys. There you go. Look at all those turkeys. We got 20 turkeys. I ended up getting 20 1-pound bags of green beans and peas. I tried to find corn, but for some reason they didn't have any corn. We got 20 large cans of yams. I ended up getting 40 packets of gravy mix. I figured 2 packets per family should be enough when they mix it in with all the good broth that comes out of the turkey. I got 20 cans of cranberry sauce, 20 boxes of stovetop, and 20 boxes of mashed potatoes. So I wish I could stand back far enough. Or there you go, look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know how happy I am that you guys allowed me to do this. So I want to thank you again. This is really the highlight of the year for me, with us being able to contribute to and help so many families during this time of the year. And this time of the year is my favorite time of the year, because you know why? Because it's the time of the year that a lot of people like to give to those that are less fortunate. Now, Miss Ann, who is the CEO of the Fairbanks Food Bank, has agreed to give us a short tour and just give us a few words on exactly what it is that they do here and how many people they help a year in regards to how many pounds of food come in and out of this facility. So let me introduce to you Ms. Ann. Oh, it's out of focus. All right, here we go, Ms. Ann. And you just heard me saying thank you to all of the community members that contributed to this, but I want to say thank you to yourself and your staff as well, because honestly, what you guys do here is invaluable. And thank goodness that I've never had to use a facility like this, but thank goodness that there are people like you and the people that work with you to provide people that cannot afford to have a good meal during Thanksgiving, just that, a good wholesome meal that they can enjoy with their families. So how long have you been working here, ma'am?
Actually, it's kind of fun. I've been a volunteer since 1990, so 30 years almost.
Outstanding.
And I'm only 40 years old, so that gives
wow,
you an idea.
That's great.
My mom was the director for 25 of those years. I started working here 14 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that. And now I've been the CEO for the last 5.
Well, that's outstanding. And how many people work here on a regular basis and on a voluntary basis?
We've got, so 2/3 of our daily workforce are volunteers, 2/3.
Wow.
I've got a staff of 15 to 20 depending on the time of year, and 15 to 30 volunteers each day on top of that we must have in order to function. Our busiest times of the year, we need to have, on the day before Thanksgiving, we're going to have 150 volunteers on here on that day alone.
And do you serve meals out of here or just give out food?
We just give out food. What we are is we go around and we collect all the local surplus food from the community. Last year that meant 3.3 million pounds of donated food.
Wow.
Things that didn't need to be in a trash can.
Right.
Perfectly good food. We're able to salvage 95% of that. And a little bit to animal farmers for their own animals if it's not human consumable anymore.
Good.
And then the rest to families.
So almost none of it whatsoever goes to waste.
Yep.
That's outstanding.
Right.
Outstanding.
And, over 600,000 meals we gave last year alone. Plus 750,000 pounds went to local agencies like the Bread Line, Stone Soup, like the Rescue Mission, Meals on Wheels. We work with 100 different agencies in town to help their customers as well.
Outstanding.
So really we receive it for free, we give it away for free.
And do you all take donations? Like on the internet you have a website where you can take donations? I'll make sure that I link that in the description of my video to make sure that people have that available.
Fantastic.
And so you said how many pounds went out last year?
Well, 95% of 3.3 million.
Wow, so just shy of 3 million pounds, really.
Yep.
That is incredible. And through your experience, what time of the year is the time of the year that you feel there is more of a need for people to contribute here?
January to April. That's when we're really our lowest because it's the coldest outside.
It's the coldest
the
outside.
just happened, and now people are cold and hunkered down for the winter.
All right.
That also means it's the coldest outside, and the biggest fuel bills, and the
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not telling you to contribute to a specific food bank, but at least find your food bank in your area and help them out, because as you can see, there's a lot of work that goes into this, and everything comes from the heart. Obviously, Miss Ann here is not a millionaire who's skimming off the top. She's not going to take one of these turkeys home. It's going to go to a family that's really needy, all right?
Exactly right.
So thank you very much, Miss Ann. You said that you would give us a quick tour.
I'd be delighted to.
So
if we turn around here, this is actually our slowest time of day because we're right before the agency shopping, or excuse me, right after the agency shopping. So the food that's going in the fridge, we'll kind of walk around here.
Okay.
This is the food that you're going to see in the fridge that's going to go out in tomorrow's emergency food boxes.
Oh, okay.
An emergency food box is a 3-day supply of food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the family will call us in the morning and say, hey, we have a problem. And by the afternoon, they'll have at least 3 days worth of food.
Wow, that's incredible. That's
so right
incredible.
in here, this is our walk-in cooler.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's empty. As we get in the holidays, it gets fuller because what we have to do the day before Thanksgiving, we're going to provide food to about 2,500 households. That's about 10,000 people. So, and the 20 that you guys helped today, that's huge. That's a huge donation.
That's incredible.
A wonderful gift. We're able to provide those huge amount of meals, one turkey and one box of stuffing at a time.
And this is
storing up, waiting, getting ready for Thanksgiving. You got potatoes and everything.
Oh wow, look at that. And this is
that was going to be one that's going to go to an animal farmer.
Animal farmer.
It's a little bit rough.
Sure, but ladies and gentlemen, so when you look at this is the stuff that a lot of supermarkets just throw away.
Yep. well.
So in your local area, get engaged and ask the supermarkets, why do you throw your stuff away? Why don't you give it away?
Nothing wrong with
Look at that. This was going to be thrown away, and it ended up here, and it's still good to consume by humans. Right. So wow, look at that. That is great.
This is our cooler. Our freezer is starting to fill up with wonderful gifts like turkeys and hams. And that's here. We have 3 freezers.
Oh, again, that is great.
They look really full right now because we're getting ready for that day.
Well, you know, you said like 10,000 people or so are going to get, so this is nothing.
Day, right.
This is really nothing.
The day after Thanksgiving, it always looks a little emptier.
Right. But you know, that's a good thing because it means that people are actually eating the food that was collected. So exactly
right. We have 6 vehicles. I'm sorry for the mess, but we're in that
cleanup time of the day. You should see my house.
This is one of our, we've got 6 vehicles. This is one of them. This vehicle goes around and collects everything from boxes to the canned food to the produce and the fresh foods from the grocery stores. These boxes here we have collected from the local liquor stores because of the perfect size.
Oh, okay.
When we say an emergency food box, what that means is at least 20 pounds of food per person.
Oh, okay,
and
wow.
if you've got 4 or 5 in your household, that's 80 to 100 pounds minimum.
Right.
So it's going to be several of these boxes are going to make up those 3 days worth of meals. Well, we can't afford to buy boxes. We are the best recyclers you've ever met. Let me guarantee.
Outstanding.
And so what
there's your crusher.
Exactly. The ones we can't use, we crush and we recycle. The ones we can use, we put right into our program. We also have cool tools where we get to wrap pallets really quickly on our machine here. This is our box truck. This box truck has been with us. It's almost our biggest vehicle. We now have a semi outside.
Nice.
And all of this, everything you're seeing here, this building was donated to us by Dennis and Mary Wise in 1998, and that's been such a blessing. There's
that's great.
No way we could have an almost 50,000 square foot facility if we had a mortgage.
Well, you know what? This facility is extremely clean, to tell you the truth.
We work really hard on that.
I've worked in factory settings, and I actually worked in the dairy industry for a little over 10 years.
Oh, wow.
A while back, and this is a very clean facility. And ladies and gentlemen, when I say clean, there's no smell in here or anything, which that tells me that the people that work here have a lot of pride in what they do.
They do.
So
we have a wonderful staff, fabulous volunteers, about 1,500 volunteers every year.
That is outstanding.
It really is amazing.
So do you guys cook your own meals here for your volunteers?
For our volunteers, we'll share a meal with them every day.
So you let me know when you need me to come in on a weekend, because I can cook up a really good Spanish. I call it Dominican rice because that's what I am. So you just let me know and I'll come down. That'll be fun for me.
Well, let's make sure we let Wendy know that.
All right. And I'm not just saying that either. I really will, because I love to cook.
Lovely. This food here, this is food that was sorted. We're going to put it in the fridge as we have space, because you can see it's more bread items.
Right.
We normally keep it in the fridge the entire time, but gearing up for Thanksgiving means that our fridge space becomes a little more valuable.
Well, that's outstanding. It makes me feel good that you do have enough. It seems like you have enough to feed the people that are going to need it this year.
Working on it.
Or this Thanksgiving.
Yep, definitely working on it. Our bananas, and in this warehouse back here, so all the food that you saw in the other warehouse is community given.
Okay.
This food back here is called USDA food, is government given.
Oh, all right.
The food that we've walked through, if you say you have a need, then we're going to be able to give you up to 10 emergency food boxes in a year.
Okay.
This food here is more regulated because of the nature of government food.
Right,
government
right.
items. But what we'll do is we'll have groups of 20 to 30 come and wrap themselves around this giant snake here, and they'll pack cookie cutter boxes that look like this.
Okay, so they're all going to be the same pretty much.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And this
all
is
right.
meant for seniors over the age of 60 that are income eligible. And then this food not only stays local, but we also ship it to all these villages around northern Alaska.
Well, that's a great service.
And so as we are able to, that's what this food goes to. And here we have to count all the cans of green beans and all the cans of peaches. In the community given food, we do everything by weight. Weight in, weight out.
Okay. Outstanding. And let me ask you, when someone is in need, do they call you first, or can they just walk into your office and say, hey, listen, my family's hungry, I need food?
It's a fantastic question. What we tend to encourage folks to do is to give us a call at 45-SHARE, because it's such a full-time job to collect the food and get it here. Our volunteers do all the great sorting and organizing of it, and then we get it back out again. We actually work with distribution sites.
Oh,
and so
okay.
if you call us up on Monday, or Wednesday is a good example, call us up on Wednesday and say, I need to get some food, then we'll pack the emergency food box here and we'll deliver it to one of our local agencies or churches. On Wednesday, it's First Presbyterian Church in Fairbanks. Lord of Life Lutheran in North Pole. You'll notice we've got Presbyterian.
So those are like pickup points.
Exactly. We've got everybody. It's we always smile at Baptists, Buddhists, Baha'is. We all work together. We all come in here and make sure our neighbors are fed. And so that allows the churches to say, what brought you here? What happened?
Right.
What else can we do?
Well, that's a great thing.
Because if they came here, we could say, here's your food box.
I think that's a great thing. That's a great thing.
We actually work directly with the churches and agencies to help out. And it's that whole idea of putting your muscles where your mouth is and where your heart is. Faith in your muscles.
Well, that's a great thing.
So this is a fun story. This is
how we
do this. This warehouse alone, we're standing in the addition that was built in 2006 by Dennis and Mary Wise. The government provides the food. Rasmussen provided all of these wonderful racks and shelving. ConocoPhillips gives us a little bit to help pay for lights and heat. The state of Alaska gives us the caseload since it's government. And then volunteers operate it. I have one paid staff member who will run crews up to 80 to 100 people.
Wow.
Along these lines and throughout several shifts throughout the day. And we couldn't do this without our community.
Well, that's
None
great.
of this is possible without the community.
I'm so happy that you were able to do this for us because this is very important to me. And the last couple of times that we donated here was on a weekend. And we weren't able to get an interview with you like this because you're the boss and you're kind of like the face of the operation since you're the CEO, right? But it was very important for me to be able to do this because even people that can't give, when they see this, it makes them want to give. And people that can give but won't give, it's going to make them want to give. So this is definitely going to make a difference. I truly appreciate you doing this and taking the time and doing this for us.
That's an amazing gift. I really want to tell you that's an amazing gift.
And I want to say,
the community who gave, thank you.
Yes, and I want to say that the Alaska Prepper community, which is, I already told you I have a small YouTube channel, and this is how I get the funds to do these kinds of things. And I want to say this because I say it all the time, but I want to prove to my community members that I don't only say it to them, but I do say it to other people, and that they're a great community. They are in great company to be with, and I'm very proud of the community that we've built, and I'm very happy to see that their efforts came to a place like this that's going to help people instead of mismanage the things that were given to them. So,
well, it's such an honor to be able to receive them. Thank you.
So thank you too. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and sign off. This is going to be the end of the video because you guys are probably tired of me talking. And so is Ms. Ann probably. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And as always, remember to be good to each other because when good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I am out.